What am I about? And what am I really made of? What do I really believe in? And what am I capable of accomplishing, and how will I ever know what that may be? As I journey through my life, I have learned it is vital to explore, question, discover, dream, and believe. I really want to discover myself and its capabilities. I believe that finding insight into myself and the world around me will allow me to discover what I really am made of. I have found that through running, I am able to find great insight into myself and really see what my body, mind, and soul are made of. I believe running is such a simple yet powerful thing we can do. Along with other runners, I have learned about what I am truly made of in this role of self-discovery.
Running is definitely something that's very open-ended. I run not for competition or for marathons. I just run just to do it because it makes me feel good.
I definitely run because it's definitely really a challenge to me. I feel like just being able to get up every day and say, I'm going to run today, that's just a challenge. I feel like, I just have to live up to that.
I started running because my dad is running his last marathon this year, and he's 55, and I've always talked about wanting to run a marathon with him. So I said I would run with him, and I said, so I just started running.
I picked up running in high school because of camaraderie in the sport, just being amongst a team of guys who share the same goals in terms of personal accomplishments and achievement.
I just really enjoy it. I like being able to use my body and see what my legs can do. I mean, they sit in the chair all day and that's not really using them to their capabilities, and I know these are powerful things right here. Might as well put them to use.
Well, I signed up for the Chicago Marathon, so this fall will be my 5th consecutive Chicago Marathon. I hope to sign up every year. I don't know how many consecutive Chicago Marathons I can do if I started being seen. Maybe there's a record. So maybe it won't always be, maybe I won't break 3 hours, but if I keep doing it every year, consistency. And that Chicago is where it started. That race is awesome. Year after year, it's a great experience. It sucks. When you hit mile 20 and you have another 6 miles to go and it's hot out and you don't feel good, but it's worth it. And some people are like, why did I just sign up? You hate it, but at the same time, you're still going to sign up as soon as registration opens and do it every year, and so you like it.
I think running kind of taught me that you could do anything you want to. With a little hard work and some dedication, you could achieve goals.
Yeah, it's given me more determination and perseverance, and it's helped me see that I can accomplish a lot more than I thought I could.
There's always new experiences that you can encounter when running, and it's really therapeutic. Like Justin said, it's relaxing. It's something that you look forward to outside of the normal stresses of everyday life.
It helps me grow as a person. I'm not just this worker drone who goes to the office or goes to class, whatever it might be. I'm someone who has an outside thing that I can really put my heart into.
Just to see that your goals you set are attainable through the simple principles of hard work, dedication, and persistence.
Just really makes me feel good at the end of the day. It's a great way to end the day for me, especially after a long day. It just gives you time to think and relieve yourself.
It's not something that I dread doing every day. It's something I really look forward to, something that gets me out of bed, and something that I feel like I'm constantly working towards.
It's an element of my life. If I didn't run in a day, I just felt like something would be missing, and I've continued on. I'm actually a senior right now in college, and I've kept up running. I did my first marathon right out of high school in 2006. I ran the Chicago Marathon. From that, I placed and qualified for Boston, so I just kind of continued on. I just saw that was my niche, where I was fairly good at running the 3-mile distance in high school, but I got more enjoyment and satisfaction out of the marathon. So I just really got into that, training on my own. Now I run for Chicago. It's a Fleet Feet Sports Nike team that I was recruited for about 3 years ago.
Running will definitely be a part of my life always. I can't imagine a different way to end my day sometimes. Running is just so simple to do, and it makes you feel so good. I'm hoping though that by the end of 2012 when I graduate, that I will have run the Chicago Marathon. I'm hoping, but we'll see.
It is like that. There's a quote that goes, "It's that big question at the end of the day: are you gonna, do it, or are you just gonna kind of limp out?" What keeps me into it is that it's a fairly balanced equation. What you put into it is what you get out, and that speaks to anything you do in your life.
In order to be successful in life, you really need to push yourself to the edge, I think, and that's something that you definitely need to do in order to be a successful runner.
You're extending yourself outside your comfort zone. I think that's one of the biggest thing I think from running is like taking risks and trying new things, experimenting.
But you can still challenge yourself. That's what running's all about. It's about challenging yourself and how you're feeling.
If your heart's in it and your passion's in it, and it makes it easier to train. You learn a lot about yourself through it. Just to be able to go out there and whether it's just with friends or a few miles at best, if that's all I have time for, I know it's still something I'm going to fit in my day and make time for.
And maybe that's part of the reason I love running so much, because it's really fitting into this thing about I love the world that we live in, I want to take care of the world, and I want to enjoy the world, and running helps me enjoy it.
It makes you want to do better in other areas of your life.
I would totally recommend running. Among other things, it can transform your life pretty much, and it's crazy how fast you get addicted to like just going out for a run, the sense of camaraderie that you get running with other people, the enormous gains that you achieve right away after just starting to pick up running. You see yourself I think it applies, it's transferable to all different aspects of your life.
Anyone can pick it up. It's just really how much you're willing to put into it is how much you'll get out of it.
It's self-rewarding. It'll make you feel better about yourself after you come home from like a nice long run. You just feel good about yourself.
It's something you can definitely see improvement. I feel like you can improve to any degree that you want to improve. It's just how far you really want to push yourself.
It takes being alive and being a person to appreciate what running is, and I think running allows you to connect with the world, to connect with your body, and really utilize that passion that I think we all have inside of us, and is so well expressed through a run.